everyone, it's Alicia, also known as Val Callie, and today we're doing, finally, Pikachu makeup. Holy freaking guac, guys. We're line number 25, and I have skipped so many weeks because of school, work, life, that fun stuff. But yeah, we're going to be using yellow today, so that's going to be fun. But as usual, we're going to start out with, whatever, she can stay right there. We're going to start typically with our moisturizing, as we always do, and we are doing Aveeno Daily Moisturizing Lotion for nourishing dry skin. It's the green bottle. I didn't realize there was more than one kind until, because I just typically order it and I don't have to buy it often, but in the last couple of times, my fiance just went ahead and bought it, and then I went and I was looking for one of my other face creams, and I was like, oh, they have more than one, and I don't think I ever really said it. If I did, that's good. I just can't remember that much. Also, I recut my bangs because Halloween is now over at this time. It's been a long time since I filmed because originally Halloween hadn't hit yet. Alright, I'm going to be using the roller lip gloss from ColourPop in strawberry flavor or scent or whatever you call it. I don't mind it. It's not, out of all the smells, this is my least favorite, so I'm using it first because I actually have all of the scents. My favorite one is the pineapple one by far. So I'm going to use that one last. And I also got something else from ColourPop, which we will see in this video today. And I'm going to order some more stuff eventually, because right now I'm upgrading my gaming setup. So, have a nice desk and a tapestry and everything. And then, after I get all that done, I'm planning on also getting a tapestry to hang behind me, or I might just get like a plain sheet, so I just have like something behind me. Alright, I'm using the e.l.f. Holy Hydration Face Cream, and how I am saving up for all of this is I am selling my plasma. So, I have been selling my plasma twice a week, every week, for about a month now, and I need to save up for 2 months to get my desk because I haven't bought a desk yet, and I did not realize how expensive a decent desk is. It's like a good $300 for the one I'm going to be getting because it's big enough for what I need, and it's, oh god, it's one of the motorized desks that you can raise and lower and stuff with like a little motor. So I'm getting that. Alright, now that we have that on, we're going to grab our e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. I really like e.l.f. It's like the, that and Wet n Wild are my two favorite drugstore brands by far. Alright, what I'm going to do with it is I'm going to focus it right here, get my primer underneath my eye, and then here. Which the next video, well, not this, okay. So I think it's going to be my Arbok video is going to be cut a little differently than all my other videos because I actually pause like kind of when I need to kind of cut down a little bit on the time. So I think that's going to be my shortest video yet. And it's going to be, I think it's like a 30-minute video, which is still long, but you know. Which, my makeup tutorial for Tori, which I'm going to be redoing. I'm going to redo her makeup and everything. When it gets closer to convention time, I'm going to really do the makeup how I'd want to do it. And I'm really focusing this on kind of my problem areas. But now that I've done that, I'm going to kind of let it just sit on my skin for just a minute while I decide which color of the foundation I'm going to be using today. They're both so close in the first place. I'll use this one though. Okay. Alright, I just kind of want to let it sit on my face for a second. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the e.l.f. Perfect Finish HD powder. I will be going back to one of my old powders because I've gone through this really quick. I haven't had it for that long. I've only had it for maybe a couple of months. And I've already gone through a lot of it. I'm setting this before my foundation because I did that a couple of times because of course I've done my makeup with like foundation and stuff after like in between recording videos. I just really hadn't made the time to record videos, but now I am. But I'm going to go back to my loose powders because I'm not a big fan of these pressed powders. I don't know. There's just way too much kickback, I think, personally. So I'm just setting all that. Alright, and as I also disclaimed in every single one of these videos, it being Pokemon related is only in the color scheme and a kind of general feeling of it. It's not supposed to be literal, like I'm painting it on my face. There are people that do that. If you'd like to see those things, go find those people. However, that is not what I want to do, nor is that what I like to do. I like my makeup to be something I can wear all day, this, that, and the other kind of thing. And typically when you paint something on your face, you don't just sit around in it all day. I don't know. I personally wouldn't. Alright, so I'm going to be using the Physicians Formula, the Healthy Foundation, in shade LN3. And it is has like a doe foot applicator. I quite like that. It also smells, I don't know, can't describe what it smells like, but it smells like something. Well, when did I get that scratch on my face? It's a ghost. No, but I don't know how I got the scratch on my face. And this is also not my daily stuff because I am continuing to wear my mask even though a lot of my coworkers, actually none of my coworkers are, well, except for one cashier, she has been wearing it, but I'm wearing mine because I'm not risking it for any reason to get sick of any sort. And even if COVID wasn't a thing, another form of a flu of some sort would still be attacking, and I don't know. I kind of am liking the idea of when you're going out places or doing things places, if there's, just if you're walking around in like an open area, like if you're sick, you wear a mask, to kind of protect other people. Because as somebody said, the mask is not for your protection, it's for others. And I'm like, damn. Because over in like Asian countries, they wear the mask whenever they're sick, so they can continue to go to work and things like that, but minimize the spread, which I will probably, which just something to think of. Alright, now I'm going to blend this out, just buff it out. I'm not bringing it all the way under my eyes because I will be color correcting underneath my eyes, and you also really, if you didn't know, should not bring foundation all the way underneath your eyes because it can affect like your eye bags and stuff, because concealer is lighter in like texture and the weight of it than foundation. Foundation is typically thicker because you're supposed to cover blemishes and stuff, and concealer is more concentrated and lighter formula, so it goes underneath your eyes and it won't cake up your makeup. That's why a lot of people that like light coverage just get concealers, and that's what they do their face with. It's actually really common for the whole, natural makeup thing that especially is very big right now. But I'm not really into that. I like my full coverage, and I probably always will. All right, I'm going to grab the yellow out of it's just like the Wet n Wild color correcting palette. And I found it, I thought I lost it. for a while. I was like, dang, where did I put it? I found it. So I'm going to kill off this yellow in it, which I'm getting real close. And I'm just going to tap that underneath my eyes because, as you can see, it covers up my dark circles kind of immediately. Because what is proper rest and good night's sleep? We have not met her, and I don't think we're going to meet her for another couple of years. Because I still got a little bit while left in school and then my internship and then moving and finding a job and home. This is a lot. My life is going to be a lot still. Alright, now that we have that down, I'm going to grab my Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. It's still the same one since I started this, I think. It might be the same one, I believe it is, because I use every last drop up. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put a tiny bit, that's a tiny bit for me, a tiny bit at the inner corner area. Oh crap, I was supposed to contour before this. Oh my god, I just got concealer all over my pants. Okay, we'll just blend this out and then set it in a second. And the thing after I'm done with my kind of upgrading my gaming setup, I plan on getting a vanity. And I'm blending with my finger because I just like to blend my concealer with my finger a little bit better now. I've liked it better. It feels like it melts into my skin a little bit more. And I'm just going to set just the underneath for right now. But yeah, I plan on getting a nice vanity and all that fun stuff. Back into the e.l.f. powder. That's what I'm missing. I'm missing all my brushes, so I'm gonna go grab my brushes. Okay, and now I'm going to contour. So I'm going to be taking the LA Girl Pro Concealer, and should be enough right there. And then I'm going to draw the contouring on. Now I'm going to draw my JoJo nose. Go. So now I'm going to blend this all out. Bring it down. And then for the other contour, you just got to bring it kind of back and forth. I'm kind of just smushing it so it'll kind of fit right in there. And see? I need to go back in with a little bit of contouring, and I forgot just to take, and you put kind of a little bit on the bottom underneath your lip, because it'll kind of help it look a little bit nicer. And then I'll show you guys another little tip about contouring your lips and stuff that actually looks pretty nice, and that I use a lot whenever I cosplay. And I do like the full extravagant cosplay makeup. Trust me, I like some crazy cosplay makeup. My last couple of cosplays I haven't done that. But I'll get back to it. Now that we've contoured, we're going to highlight the face. So going back in with my Maybelline Fit Me Concealer, I'm going to tap a little bit on my nose, bring it down the bridge of my nose, bring it up here, grab it here. I'm going to highlight my Cupid's bow. Highlight this. I'm going to blend this out, and I start with the chin and work my way up. What you're going to do is you're going to just kind of tap it around your chin. Then you're going to tap it on your lip up here, because it'll make it this more pronounced, which will then make it look bigger whenever you put lipstick on. And we just kind of tap you take the very edge of your sponge and you just tap that part, and then you're going to go kind of like this and go down, up, and then blend it out like that. And so now that's done. Now we're going to apply blush, which the blush is going to be a cream blush for today. So I don't know if this is technically a cream blush, but it is from the Cream Shop. Wow, cute little face. And you have like a little thing in here to like tap the blush on if you'd like. I typically use this and then I blend it out with my beauty blender, and it's this really pretty color. It's not this intense on the face if you do it right. You tap in a couple at a time, just a couple, and then you're going to tap on your face kind of right here, and kind of just slowly build it up. And then a little bit more. You're going to tap a little bit on kind of the front part of your cheek. And back and forth, back and forth. And then what you're going to do is you're going to take your beauty blender and you're going to tap it all the way out. And we're going to like set our entire face. So the color will die down in its like intensity and stuff. So do remember that. And if you want to, you can always go on top of the powder blush to kind of bring in some of that intensity again. I'm going to take what's a little bit of excess that's left over, just rub it on my nose. Then I'm going to rub a little bit, just kind of tap my nose all together. Then blend it out. All right, now I'm going to take, oh, I didn't forget to close. A little bit more. You do have to kind of start working immediately with this blush though, because it will, and I promise you it will stop. It'll dry and your workability with it will eventually go away. So you gotta make sure you kind of start working a little bit quick. Okay. So now I think putting on that, so I'm going to set my entire face with the powder I had before, just to make sure nothing will move. Also, I'm not filming this at the beginning of the day, so setting it's really not necessary, but I'm doing it anyways, because it's like almost 4 o'clock now. Because once I'm done recording this, I'm going to, well, I have to take some photos, and then I have to edit it, and then while it's converting, I need to start working on a paper that I have to write. So I'm going to do that, and I'm going to, then when it's kind of, when I've already have all the articles I need to use for writing my paper, and it's gonna be super easy to write, like stupid easy. All right, now I have set my face. to just touch my face, make sure if there's any parts that have not been fully set and sealed. I just run it over this brush just a little bit. Alright, so now we're going to move on to the eyeballs. Alright, I'm going to do one of the eyes on camera and then we're going to do the other one off camera because I don't think this is going to be easy. Because I'm not giving myself an easy makeup look today. It might be easy depending on how well it goes. Either be great or super duper hard. There's no in between. So I'm taking my e.l.f. 16 Hour Camo Concealer. Going to put concealer on, obviously, my eyelids. And I'm going to tap this out with my finger. Just make sure there's no like creases or really anything too distinct in this because that'll kind of show up, and I bring it all the way into my brow. All right. Now, let's get to my palette, which take a wild guess what the palette, or one of the palettes is going to be. The James Charles Morphe palette, you're right. All right, I'm going to go into, obviously, the yellow shade. Going to just pick a bunch up on my brush, and then I'm going to tap a little bit, and I'm just gonna press it on. And I'm going to just continue to take a little bit more, just to tap on my lid and kind of bring it up a little bit more. But now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into a different palette, which never happens on this YouTube channel. Wow, we have a second makeup palette here, and it's going to be the ColourPop Sailor Moon palette. I've already used it a couple of times. You can tell my fingers have been in it. I love it. But we're going to go into this shade right here because it's a little bit lighter than the yellow I currently have, so it should help it blend out. And I love the ColourPop formula, like a lot. Also, yes, I am so happy I got the Sailor Moon ColourPop palette. Finally, I have tried so many times. And look at that yellow eye, which, trust us, this is not just going to be a plain old yellow eye. I'm going to do something that I'm terrified of doing because it could go either horribly great or horribly wrong. Sorry, my cats are currently scratching at the carpet, but they've already destroyed my carpet. Who cares anymore? So yeah, this has helped it blend out quite a bit and kind of darkened it up just the tiniest bit like I wanted to do. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to, don't mind the mess behind me. All right. So, let me pause this really quick. This could go horribly wrong or fantastically great. So I'm going to take more of the e.l.f. 16 Hour Camo Concealer. I'm starting to run low. I'm going to have to buy that next time I go to the store. I'm going to take some. I'm going to put some on the back of my hand, okay? Then I'm going to take this old eyeliner brush I used to use. I'm going to grab some of the concealer on it. And, oh no, is it doing what I was hoping it wasn't doing? Oh my god, it's doing it. Okay, so I thought I had cleaned it off enough, but I had not, because black is coming through, and I don't really need that to happen. So 1 second. To fix the problem. So what I'm going to do with this concealer on this repurposed eyeliner brush, I'm going to use the concealer to make a line. Actually, I think I've messed up already. No, I think I've done this right. We'll see. I'm going to continue to get concealer and put it on the back of my hand and continue to just conceal, or not conceal, just to line it. This used to be my favorite eyeliner, but I have not been able to find it anywhere. But I kept the brush because that's like the only eyeliner brush I know actually how to use. Okay, so I have the line down. I don't know if you guys can really see it. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to take a red shadow, okay? To tap it on top of the yellow. So I'm taking some of the red. I'm going to just focus it only on the concealer if I can do that. Okay, so it cut me off, but the last thing I'm going to do for my eye, so I'm going to take my little Too Faced highlighter. I don't really support this company anymore, but I've had it since like 2017. I'm going to take it, I'm going to highlight my inner corner and highlight my brow bone. Yay! Guys, that my video cut me off, but I continued to pat the red on. Then I kind of obviously winged it down to the bottom and I brought it more in. And as you guys saw, I just highlighted that. It's a little annoying that it cut me off, kind of that part. Yeah. Lovely. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to replicate the same thing on this side. So I'll see you guys when that's done. While I was gone, I added some black on the inner part and a little bit on the very top. The reason being is because Pikachu has black on him and I forgot that. And I'm not doing black lipstick because I don't have any. God, I feel like I died. Okay. Anyways, I'm going to be using the Great Lashes Lots of Lashes mascara. Okay, mascara is on. Now I'm going to do my eyebrows. And I'm going to... Oh no, where did it go? So I had to go grab a Q-tip and I cleaned my eyebrows off as I always do. Now I'm going to fill them in and I'm going to go into my Lorac Mega Pro 4 palette, going into shade Cedar. How I always do my eyebrows is I take a line and I draw it underneath, and then I get a little bit more, I draw it on the bottom of that, and then I fill in with the dark brown. Then I always just push up the dark brown powder that I use. I want to say it's dark brown, I don't know. It fits my hair color, that's all I care about. So there we go. And do the same thing, obviously, on the other side. And I use this like angled eyeliner brush. Oops. Oh no. Ah, my eyebrow. Oh, this one's gonna get like humongous on this one side. Oh. That is unsavory, dude. There we go. I blended it out. That's good. Alright, now I'm going to take my Great Lashes Clear Mascara. It's really not clear anymore, but because I use it to, what I do is I swipe all the excess off the brush. Like, legitimately all of it. I go around a couple of times to get it all off, and then what I do is I pull up the front part of my brow, like the very, like, first fourth, and then the rest of it I kind of swoop all the hair into the same direction. There's my cat behind me. Swoop up and swoop down. Ta-da! Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to highlight my face, and then I'm going to put my lip back on my face, because my lip has disappeared throughout this entire time. I'm going to grab my favorite highlighting brush, which is this little brush I got out of a Amazon thing. I don't think I'm going to spray it this time. I'm just going to swipe a few times into the pan. There we go. Oh gosh. Take a little bit on my nose, a little bit on my upper lip, this here, this across, and then going to blend it out. What you do to blend it out is you go a little bit under with the powder and a little bit over, and you just hold the lighter hand, then you go over the middle and you bring it like that, and it gives a better, it makes the camera not focus, but it's okay. It, like, brightens everything up, but that's all right. And I'll do it on the other side. It won't, you guys won't see it as much on the other side, but it does the same effect if I fully turn. So, but I am left-handed, so to do this is a little hard. I'm like holding it like, so I want to get a vanity with a mirror, so it'll be a little bit easier. All right. Then take and just boop on top of my eyebrows. And now I'm going to give myself my lips back. I'm going to take this lipstick right here. I'm not putting a disclaimer a million times over this one brand and this one person. I don't really care to do it a million times. You don't like them, you don't like them, you do like them, you do like them, I don't care. Give them money, don't give them money. I gave them the money when it first came out. And there's plenty of bright red lipsticks everywhere. I'm not going to talk shit about it because it is a good formula. So I'm not just going to talk shit just because it's somebody the internet doesn't like, even though plenty of people still like him. Plenty of people. Still giving him their money. And I don't think he'll ever be dethroned. Don't think there's a way. All right. Now, just fixing up the lines a little. Now I'm going to go fix my hair, pull my hair down, and I will look a little less like a clown. But will I stop being a clown? Absolutely not. I'll be a clown till the day I die. Yay, here I go. Woo, look at it go. Okay. I'm going to change into like black top, and then I'm going to do my hair in a particular way, and then I'm going to take some Instagram photos. But yeah. So, I hope everyone has a wonderful rest of their day. You be good people. You do plenty of good things. And drink plenty of water. You can follow me on Instagram at the same name here. Everything is about Galley. Follow it here. You can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and follow me on Twitch. All same names. Subscribe to me here. Hit the bell notifications. I try to upload as much as I can. Next little bit of content is just going to be some more Pokemon stuff for just a little while. Then I'm going to, when conventions hit, or the 2 conventions I'm going to this year. Of course, I'll be doing vlogs, and I'll probably be daily uploading during that. And before each of the conventions, I'm going to be showing like the cosplays I'm going to be doing, things like that. I planned on vlogging on Halloween, but I wasn't really able to for a few different reasons. Not I'm going to talk about it. Alright, well, I'm going to go take my photos and stuff. Anyways, Pikachu people. Bye.